Monday. I know that was such a great close-up of my mouth. I kiss you too. But for this episode, I want to talk about curly girl tips because I am a tomboy. And I am learning about this whole transformation, transmutation, metamorphosis kind of thing. Not the Kafka style, even though my hair can crawl. But what I do want to talk about is those curly girl tips. And most of this is becoming because I'm going through the transitional phase. I sound like a pro, right? And I kind of just wanted to share the process. Now, just so everyone is kind of clear, when it came to sort of doing the transition phase, it's not because I hated my curly hair and I just wanted straight hair. That was never the thing. My mom is yellow from her hair to her toes. I'm only laughing because I can see her face right now watching the video like she is not funny, but it's the truth though. My mom's hair, if you take like a jar of honey and you put it up to the sunlight, you can actually see that's pretty much a color. Like it has that dark, pretty yellow, like it's very cool. And then she's yellow too. It's great. She's like a lion. She's gonna hit me. But what I want to talk about is when I was growing up, she used to take a hot comb, and that's how she would straighten my hair. My mom's hair kind of waves up a little bit, like when it's wet, I guess like normal people wave, but then it straightens out naturally, just it's cute. But that's not necessarily what happens over here with me. So when I was growing up, she used to use a hot comb, and for those of you who do not know what a hot comb is, it is the very reason why I learned a great skill for set. As being an actress, being a model, whenever I'm getting my makeup done or my hair done, I learned how to sit very still. The hot comb is a lovely little piece of iron that you go bang, bang, whoo, and then you straighten your hair with hot iron. Telling you, man, you got hit, you got burned, you got branded. Oh my gosh, I should totally make that a bit an apple thing. But anyways, when I was younger, I didn't really have many people who really had the curly hair that I have. So I didn't get the chance to like kind of just explore and kind of meet other people with that kind of hair. That even includes with my mom, which is perfectly fine. It's just that I didn't see anyone else. The only person that I saw who had wild curly hair like myself was probably one of my cousins, but she's about 10 years older than me. So, you know, 10-year gap, she ain't trying to talk to me. Like, you know, like, hey, I have a question. Girl, I'm going on a date. Go away. Shh, shh. Like, you know, the 10 years is a big thing. But, so I figured during my tomboy transitional phase, I'd share with the other tomboys, especially tomboys, not you girly girls, because y'all know what y'all doing, okay? And it's not fair because tomboys are not equipped with the same, like, stats in our, you know, in our gamer system. I'm just saying we're not built with the same stats. So just go over a couple of things. First thing I'd recommend is do not over shampoo. When you are curly, your curls basically, they're all together, right? Now here's the thing, the hair strands are actually weaker. So the reason why they're weaker, they're a little bit thinner, the coils tend to come together and they create curls and wild crazy curls you have. However, with straight hair, the strands are actually a little bit thicker, and it shows the level of different levels of moisture that you have in your hair. So if you have curly hair, your scalp is probably heavily moisturized and probably coming around here still semi-moisturized, and then you get down here, there's no water at all. When it comes to straight hair, it's pretty much the opposite way. All their moisture tends to kind of like, in a sense, leave the scalp, kind of just go into the hair. Really nice. I guess that's the best way I can explain it. If someone who has better science degrees could explain it, comment. So, so basically that's why you why your hair tends to be curly, because that's why you get frizz. You get the frizz because your hair is looking for water. So when you're doing, when you first clean your hair and you're shampooing it, you don't want to over shampoo it because you're actually stripping the oils that the hair desperately needs. I cannot tell you how many times I've washed my hair and regretted it, like maybe I should just left it filthy, like forget it, man. What I can tell you is that if you are going to shampoo it, there are a couple of different shampoos you can use. What I personally use, and this is not an ad, not a sponsorship, I actually do really love their product. It's called Function of Beauty. Okay, it's up there, right? It's above my head. So, I'll leave it up there for a second. But Function of Beauty is really, really good at one. I get to put in my subscription of what kind of like oils or how I want my hair to smell like and what I want my hair to look like when I'm using their product. For me, which is a very important thing, because a lot of times when you buy your shampoos, sometimes you may not be getting exactly what it is that you're looking for. So, I would definitely recommend Function of Beauty, and on top of it, the shampoo lasts a long time with me. I'm not gonna over shampoo my hair, like do it every single day. I probably honestly wash my hair probably either once every 2 weeks or once a month, honestly. And for all of you who about to go, ew! I like to know what kind of hair type you have, that's all I'm saying. If you have straight hair, you're probably more prone to washing your hair because you have a lot more oil and grease in your hair because of all the staying in there. However, for curly girls, don't over shampoo your hair. Wash your head whenever you feel like you need to, if it feels like it's too gunky and stuff like that and way too much crap in there. So that's gonna be number one. Function of Beauty is my biggest suggestion for you guys. Number two, moisture. So everyone knows that shea butter is your friend, right? Shea butter is your girlfriend. Coconut is your boyfriend. Like, those two, best friends ever. That's gonna be your best friend. Now, there's a lot of like leave-in conditioners that you can use, or if you're really ballsy like me, you can put a little bit of actual conditioner, and I don't mean like just coax it in or like, all right, let's just pack it in and see what happens. I wouldn't recommend that because your hair gets sticky, and I've learned that the hard way. So you want to keep like leave-in conditioners in your hair. If you're going to use a regular conditioner, it's best to sort of like dilute it-ish by mixing either an aloe vera gel into there or putting oils in there, like coconut oil if you can, or like eucalyptus oil that are pretty good. And that's what I would use to recommend for you to like keep the moisture in your hair. Now, when you're putting this into your hair, it's best to start from the bottom and then make your way up to the top. Now, you're not gonna just do this on the on top part of your hair. You're also gonna flip your hair over and do the same thing, because your motions are to like sort of pat your hair. It sounds silly. I look like I'm dancing. I look sexy, right? Okay, no? Alright, but that's what you're going to be basically doing with your hair, because you're losing most of your moisture at the ends of your hair, and that's where you're going to get a lot of split ends, and that's where you're going to get a lot of frizz, which is every curly girl's nightmare. I'm serious, it's like worse than Freddy Krueger. But it does keep a lot of the moisture in your hair once you do that. So like products I would use is like, I think it's pronounced as Cantu. The name over there, because that sounds really great, because I really know how to pronounce it. I just see it and I just love the smell, and plus it often is on sale in Duane Reade, so on Amazon too. If I can't get those creams, I will make my own creams using a conditioner that I love, which is probably by Function of Beauty or sometimes Herbal Essence or Pantene, but I tend to use Function of Beauty because I don't really need any other conditioner. Not that those other conditioners are bad, it's just that I really fell in love with Function of Beauty because I really have control over how my hair really does come out in the end. And I'll use the conditioner, mix it with a little bit of aloe vera gel, and then I put like pinches of oils to like really stir it up in the jar, and then that will become my leave-in conditioner for my hair. So it's not sticky, but yet it's staying well moisturized. So those are my biggest recommendations when it comes to dealing with your curly hair, especially when you're in the transitional phase. Number 3 or 4, I don't care. Look, the numbers don't matter, and I totally can count. But the next most important thing is putting oil in your hair. Now, don't be crazy and put a lot of it in there and then mess up your clothes because you put too much and then the oil drips off your curls and drops into your shirts and stuff, you know. Something like that could be like embarrassing. I mean, I wouldn't know. Like, I wouldn't know, but I'm just saying, like, let's not get carried away. But oils are very important, and a lot of people will tell you coconut oil is good. Shea butter is also really good for your hair. Avocado, everyone knows avocado does wonders for everyone's hair. It doesn't matter if you have straight hair, curly hair, no hair, whatever. Avocado is great. However, you do have an allergy, like I recently found out about a girlfriend of mine. You find substitutes. So the other oils that I find that are really good is jojoba. I don't really use too much of it, but it's not because I personally just prefer other ones. I have carrot oil that I like to use, carrot seed oil. I also like eucalyptus oil, lavender oil, and rosemary oil, and almond oil. Those are the ones that I like to use the most. And what I actually have is a little like food dispenser. Hold on one second. Oh my god, it's still like Dreamy Genie, totally works. So yes, I have this. I know you're thinking ketchup, mustard, relish. Maybe not relish, but that's not the point. The point is, this is what I actually use to use and put in oils in my hair. And the reason why I'm using this in particular is because with curly hair, sometimes it's a little harder to get to your roots, and every now and then you kind of just want to like moisturize your scalp here and there, because curly hair people tend to not have the issue with dandruff as much as people with straighter hair tend to, because the moisture is leaving their scalp. So I use this just to kind of like put like a little bit here and kind of dab it in, you know, in and out. I don't necessarily like cover the whole scalp because I don't feel like the scalp really needs it. I just put it in places where I might feel like, oh, okay, maybe I can add a little bit here, you know, and then I'll kind of like rub it in, and then I'll massage the scalp. I also use this to mix all my oils in case like maybe I don't like I'm not crazy about the scent of almond oil. I'm not, but I know how good it is for my hair. So I'll mix it in here with the coconut oil, with the carrot seed oil, and then I'll put something in there that I really like eucalyptus and lavender, which is also good for the hair, but it also will help me like mask the smell. Will mask the smell of what it is that I'm putting in. And for me that's a big benefit, because for a curly girl you need to get to your roots, and then you also need the oils to actually seal in the moisture that you did put into your hair, because there's nothing more annoying than finally putting all that product in your hair and your hair still dries out. Like, that is not fun, especially if it rains. God, if it rains. That would be one of my most major recommendations in regards to like sealing in the moisture. Now, my other recommendation when it comes to sealing the moisture is that you guys have probably noticed that I've been coming up with like white hair. I've had blue hair, green hair, pink hair, purple, blonde, rainbow. Like my last one, I had yellow hair to look like my mom. I love you. I'll wait till you cool off to see you. So what I've been using is it's actually called the color hair wax. Now I've tried using gel. Gel breaks off of my hair and makes it look like I have dandruff when I don't. Mousse doesn't really hold my hair very well, because it's not that my hair is so, it is wild, it is a little kooky and crazy. And we're all a little, no, not one, because we are the weirdos, mister. All right, whatever. So what I use is the fact that those products don't hold my hair. My hair is curly, it's wavy, and it's spirally at the same time, and then random pockets is coily. And any curly girl will tell you not all of your curls are the exact same. You'll just have some curls that'll just go, this is what I think of you this morning. So what I often use is for my color as well as the hair wax is this product here, Moisturize. Let me just see if I can get the name in there, please. Please, camera. Be nice, camera. Boom! Moisturize. That's the purple. I got the blue in here. And then my personal favorite, I call it mommy. Yellow. What I can tell you is the reason why I use it is mostly for the fact that it's the way that hair wax works. I can mix it with my oils, my leave-in conditioner, as well as my regular conditioner to keep in the hair. It keeps the moisture in the hair, rather. I'm sorry, my English is so good, right? But it's good for me, one, because I get to have fun with the colors. But then what I noticed that when I was using it, of course, if you don't go crazy with it, my hair was still soft. I kept the shape of my curl, which is very important during the transitional phase, because I'm still trying to retrain my hair to get used to being curly, you know, growing out as a curly hairstyle opposed to growing out as a straightened hairstyle with, you know, a flat iron, because God knows how many of us have all like tortured our hair using flat irons and curling irons. I mean, my mom had the flat iron, she would blow dry it, she'd hot comb it, and then she'd turn around and get the curling iron again. Like, there was a lot of heat going on. And just not in the kitchen. What I wanted to recommend is if you wanted to try having a little bit of fun and putting a little bit of color in your hair, and then yet also being able to hold your curl, I would definitely recommend Moisturize. If there's another hair wax that you want to put in and maybe you don't want a little bit of color, I don't know about those just yet, because I like having color hair. But when I find one, I'll let you know. But yes, I would definitely recommend it. And the other benefit is that even when I would go to bed and I would wake up the next day, my curls were still very much in place. Even if I did the pineapple upwards, if I did the pineapple to the back, it doesn't matter. If you don't know what the pineapple is, by the way, best thing that I love when it comes to like decorating my hair. I love hair sticks and hairpins. I love these because curly hair is made for these products. Totally made for them. So if you don't know what the pineapple is this. When you put all your hair up and then you kind of just let the curls sit on the top. I like to preferably put them towards the back, only because my hair is shorter when it's curly, and if you've seen it in my older videos, you see how long my hair actually is. It's called shrinkage. Men aren't the only one who suffer from it, huh? I'm trying to stick up for you boys, right? Not kiss no pants though. But, so those would be my main recommendations. When it comes to hairstyles, I do recommend like buns, and definitely braids and twists are really good for that as well. I spend a lot of time on Pinterest nailing it, or not, but anyways, the point is that I do it just to kind of like find new ways to wear my curly hair. Those are the best recommendations that I would give anyone who's in the middle of the transitional phase. And then my last suggestion would be patience. I had no patience, I have no patience, and I'm never going to have patience for my hair. I have patience for kids, for people, but not for my hair. Like, there's a whole fight that happens in the morning that no one gets to see. But yes, have patience with your hair, knowing that it's going through the transitional phase, and let it go through its metamorphosis. Maybe it decides it wants to turn into a cockroach and crawl away because it's upset with you. Who knows? But the point is, you let yourself go through the phase and your curls will naturally start to bounce back. I've been having a lot of fun with my hair, doing all these things, and my curls are becoming more defined. Unintentionally, we both have been watching myself go through the transitional phase, and if you've been a fan from the beginning, you'll see in my old videos, my hair tend to be a little bit straight, and then it would get like a little wilder, and they got a little wilder, they got a little wilder, and a little, no? Okay, no one got that reference? Okay, cool. I just wanted to just kind of share the curly girl tips that I've learned, and I just wanted to share mostly with the tomboys because it is a pain in the neck to try to figure out how to do your hair, and you don't have any other curly girl to be around to like really give you like the tips and tricks and trades and blah 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 to like really help you out. One of the biggest benefits that I can say that having my hair in this way, even though I wasn't raised to keep my hair this way, is one, I love being in the water and I have no fear of being in the water. So if I feel like taking a bath and like dunking my whole head in and pretending that I'm Ariel and holding my breath underwater because I think I'm a siren, that's totally acceptable with curly hair. For those who have different types of curly hair, I guess I would say follow the same advice, but depending on how much hair how much your hair needs for water, H2O, moisture, you know, those kind of things, depends on how much product you're actually going to use. Some people say that you spend a lot of money, which is true, buying the products to keep your hair moisturized, but the truth is you spend just as much money trying to straighten your hair, keep it moisturized, keeping it thermal protected, and then going to the salon. So you spend just as much amount of money. So the question is, do you really want to have healthy curly hair, or do you just want to have healthy looking straight hair that you keep putting Brazilian? Not that anything's wrong with that. But yes, those are my tips. So do not over shampoo. I would definitely recommend Function of Beauty. Again, not an ad or a sponsorship. I just personally really do love them. 2, making sure that you find creams. If you cannot find a good cream for your hair, whether it's DevaCurl or a Cantu, make sure you try using your favorite conditioner, which I use, which is from Function of Beauty, with aloe vera gel, coconut oil, almond oil, whatever oils that you feel comfortable for your hair, and whatever oils you are not allergic to. Mix it all into a jar. Bam! Instant leave-in conditioner. And the other thing, again, like I said, would recommend is like putting the oils in your hair, making sure that you get it like into your scalp, kind of just spread it around evenly. And then of course the most other important rule that I almost just forgot is do not brush the curls. You do not, thou shall not brush the curls. I threw out every brush I had except one, and then it will only use for an occasion if I have a gig and I need to straighten my hair. I am not kidding. You do not brush your curls. You brush the curls go, okay? So, your best friend is also gonna be a wide tooth comb. I'm sorry, there's like a random golden strand that I have because my mom's blonde, so like I have random blonde strands that just appear in my face like, hola! And they're not welcomed. No offense, Ma, I don't feel like the blonde looks right on me. But anyway, but yes, wide tooth combs are gonna be your best friend, and always comb your hair when it's wet and with conditioner. Dear God, don't ever do anything like trying to comb it when it's dry. But over time, you'll start to like see that when you go to bed and you put your hair in a braid or in a pineapple, that your hair will become a lot, I mean like by 5,000, like Final Fantasy upgrade, kind of like healthier. But yes, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you do have any other curly haired girl routines that you want to share with me, tips, anything that I missed, something I messed up, I mean, because I'm still going through my transitional phase, so feel free to actually correct me. If you like the video, dislike the video, make sure you share. Either way, like this girl doesn't know what she's talking about, dislike, share. If you think I know what I'm talking about, still like and share. Leave a comment and be sure to subscribe. I'm actually gonna see if I can try to continue sharing more tips that I discover for all the curly girls that are out there, and those especially going through the transitional phase, because I can't possibly be the only one with a mom who had a hot comb. Man, them days. Bang, bang.